chef in Paul Prudhomme's kitchen may have created the dish by accident, but blackened redfish has become a staple of Louisiana cooking. In this edition of Feasting on Agriculture, TWILA's AJ Sabine takes us to Monroe for a taste of Warehouse Number 1.
Feasting on Agriculture with AJ Sabine is brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board, Louisiana Crawfish, Ask Before You Eat, by the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board, Think Rice, and by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Hey there folks, I'm AJ Sabine and welcome to another tasting edition of Feasting on Agriculture. Well folks, we're here in Monroe and there's only one place you can go for a warehouse full of flavor. That's the Warehouse Number 1 right here on the Ouachita River. Joining us now is Chef Mac Castile of the Warehouse Number 1 in the world famous warehouse building here on the Ouachita River. Chef, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you very much. Now, yes, I am very excited to be here. I have eaten here in the past. The food has always been excellent. But I want you to talk about today the value and importance of getting those local ingredients such as crawfish, fried green tomatoes directly from the farmer. How does that impact your restaurant?
We find that customers are asking more and more for local products. And so it's our job to get that to them, and we're happy to do that.
All right, folks, Chef Mac and I are in the kitchen. What are we throwing down?
Okay, this is a redfish Louisiana, our blackened redfish, and it features our crawfish etouffee.
That is a huge, huge piece of redfish.
Yes, it is average 9-ounce piece.
Wow. So customers
this
here
is
at the Warehouse Number 1 get a treat when they get this dish.
They absolutely do. We don't want anybody to leave hungry, so that's what we try to do here. So that's it. We're going to let that sit there and cook and get crispy on the outside, nice and blackened. That's how we like it. We're going to do the peppercorn fillet.
Okay.
So we're just going to start with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Now that is a wonderful looking piece of meat.
On the grill. We're going to let that roll.
Chef Paul Prudhomme used to blacken his fish in a cast iron skillet.
That's right.
Here, you're doing it on a flat top. What are some of the advantages of doing that on the flat top?
The same advantages that a skillet would have. It's going to hold heat really well, and it's going to be a consistent heat. So you get all the same advantages from a cast iron skillet you'll get on the flat top.
Now, Chef Mac has just plated up both our redfish and our peppercorn steak. We'll be right back. Stick around. We'll show you how the dishes turn out. All right, folks, we're back with Chef Mac Castile here at the Warehouse Number 1 in Monroe. Chef, tell us about this wonderful redfish featuring Louisiana crawfish.
Well, we start off with our redfish fillet and blacken it, traditional Louisiana preparation, and topped with our Louisiana crawfish etouffee. Pretty simple dish, but it's definitely a favorite and a staple here at the warehouse.
Now, I know folks here in Monroe that get crawfish just like folks in South Louisiana. How do you feel about the impact that crawfish producers have to make a dish like this with Louisiana crawfish?
Well, people now, really want Louisiana crawfish, and we want to support Louisiana business in any way we can. So that's what we do. This is another signature dish of the warehouse. It is our peppercorn fillet, and it's topped with a burgundy reduction.
Awesome. Yes. Now, as promised, you have a wonderful cocktail that you guys are featuring this summer here at the warehouse. Tell us about that. What is that?
Well, this is the Warehouse Lemonade, and it's champagne, lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice, and finished with a little bit of cranberry juice. So a little bit different. Man,
that looks really good and refreshing, particularly since summer has just arrived here in North Louisiana. I'm going to dive in on this redfish. Would that be okay?
Sounds good.
This looks amazing. And you know what? I love the smell. The smell is so good. Love the crispy texture of the redfish, balanced by the sweetness of the crawfish. That's excellent. Excellent,
Thank you, sir.
Excellent, excellent. If you would please pass me that. Folks at home, don't be jealous. You can get one of these too. by coming to the warehouse. Look at that, perfectly medium rare. That reduction, that burgundy reduction is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that'll do it from here. 2 excellent dishes here at the Warehouse number 1 in Monroe. If you guys have questions about Louisiana beef or Louisiana crawfish, you can always log on to our website at twilatv.org. And for more information about Chef Mac, his staff, and the warehouse, you can also turn to twilatv.org. That's all from here, folks. On behalf of Chef Mac Castile, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Feasting on Agriculture with A.J. Sabine was brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board. Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat. By the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board, think rice. And by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.